dudes! Welcome to another episode of the Bullshit Show. I'm Dad, that's Nathan, and this is Anchor Baby, who came out to be on the show today. She's so sweet. I'll take that. Let's see, what's today? Today is Tuesday the 8th of March. What's going on? Now, in politics, it's heating up again. Getting ready for the Florida primaries, which are a week from Wednesday, the 15th of March. And it's do or die for little brat Marco Rubio. He thinks he's going to win Florida. There's no way in hell he's going to win Florida, because the secret is, us here in Florida, we don't like Marco Rubio because he's a douchebag and he's been a shitty senator. So he's going to be out of the race in 2 weeks. It's going to be down to Cruz and Trump. God, who would have thought? You know, at the beginning of this whole thing, who would have thought it would have boiled down to those two idiots?
Well, Kasich's still in.
Well, he doesn't count. He'll be out of it probably in another week or so. Just depends how much money he's got. But the thing I don't understand is, of course, Carson's out of the race now, thank God. He should never have been in it in the first place. But I think it's ironic that the one black candidate gets out of the race a day before it becomes a race about dick size. I mean, what's the irony there, you know? But the thing I don't understand is, 3 weeks ago, the big fucking issue was Cruz isn't eligible to run for president. He's born in Canada. He's a Cuban born in Canada. He's not eligible. This whole birther issue. What happened to it? I mean, Trump was going to sue him and all this stuff, and now it's Trump's main competition is Cruz. Why isn't he attacking Cruz? I don't understand. What happened to this birther issue? It just went poof. So, I don't know, maybe Trump's saving it so that when Rubio gets out of the race and it becomes a two-man race, and I use the word men loosely, it's more like two pussy race.
Two pussies.
Two pussies, right, baby kitty? Love that kitty. But, so I don't know, what happened to the birther issue? Somebody let me know. But,
Excuse me, I gotta get more sweet tarts. Hey, dudes.
yeah, we got sour sweet tarts. Those things are sour, aren't they?
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, they are. But who would, I know, I don't want any right now. I won't be able to talk. But who would have thought the race would have come down to these three idiots, or four idiots, I should say. Everybody forgets about Kasich because he's forgettable.
Who?
Who? Yeah. And dick size. You know, who would have thought that the race would have come down to dick size? It's kind of funny. It's pathetic when you think about it. There was a cover of, what magazine was it? I think it was The Nation, a magazine, a conservative magazine, and it had a drawing of a bunch of the previous presidents, you know, Roosevelt and Washington and Lincoln, all going like this, sitting in front of the television with the debate on. I think that kind of sums it up. But pretty sad, folks. Pretty sad indeed. North Korea needs to have some attention paid to it, folks, because things might heat up there. There's a ship called the Jintang, which is a North Korean ship that's been held captive by the Filipinos, and because of the sanctions that have been in place against North Korea, all ships going to and from North Korea are to be searched. And Korea's not happy about this, of course, and they have vowed, between the Jintang incident and the 250,000 plus troops, South Korean and American troops, that are now engaging in the biggest war games that South Korea has ever seen. North Korea is getting nervous, and they're threatening a preemptive nuclear strike, which I'm not even sure they have nuclear weapons, but I don't know. I think it's all talk, but for those of us who are old enough who remember when Saddam Hussein was in power, and when he was constantly bitching, every month or two he would go off on a tangent and threaten to do this or threaten to do that, and the world would kiss his ass and give in and all this crap, and they humored him for 10 fucking years. We humored that guy until we finally invaded and then hung him. But it kind of reminds me of that. He thinks that it can be the mouse that roared here, that if they piss and moan enough that maybe we'll relax the sanctions, or it's not going to happen. And I really don't think that they're much of a threat. I mean, they did launch 6 missiles into the sea. Okay, into the sea. What were they, declaring war on Godzilla? I mean, they're no real threat, I don't think.
Even if they were, they wouldn't be able to see him. Yeah,
exactly. So, but just remember, history may look back at this moment and refer to the Xintang incident, referring to the ship that's now being held captive by the Philippines. You all know my love for Taco Bell and spicy food. The fact that I can no longer get ghost pepper loaded grillers or sriracha chicken crunch wraps. Is that what they were called? Crunch wraps? Right now, Taco Bell doesn't have anything that appeals to me. In fact, the mere thought of Taco Bell turns my stomach. But I did discover something else that could take place of Taco Bell. KFC, which interestingly enough, they're now KFC. They used to be Kentucky Fried Chicken, but I don't think legally they can say chicken anymore because I'm not sure what they're serving is chicken. Just like I don't know if when McDonald's is actually serving beef. But so KFC has this. Is it Nashville or Memphis? I keep getting Memphis because I've been to Memphis. But the Nashville hot chicken tenders, which there's nothing to them at all. There's nothing special about them. I thought they would be special chicken tenders, but all they are is chicken tenders with the sauce put on them. And what's interesting about the sauce is if you look at the corporate structure, Taco Bell and KFC are owned by Yum Brands. They're owned by the same company. They also own Pepsi and Frito-Lay and Pizza Hut. But what's interesting is that ghost pepper sauce that I am so craving Taco Bell to bring back, it just might be the sauce that KFC is using on their Nashville chicken. I keep wanting to say Memphis. I don't know why. Now their Nashville spicy chicken. The sauce wasn't as wicked as the ghost pepper sauce, but it's a real oily sauce. Because when I got 2 orders of it. On the second order, I had them put tons of sauce on it. And it's a real thick, oily sauce. And but when you eat enough of it, wait a minute, hold on. Oh. Okay, who do I dedicate that one to?
Lumpy.
Okay, that one's for you, Lumpy. I haven't dedicated a fart to you in a while.
Bro.
By the way, happy birthday, bro. But anyways, it's a good sauce. It could be a lot more wicked. And yeah, I know it stinks.
No, snot came out of my nose.
But they're good.
My nose is sour.
Yeah, those things are
Holy
sour.
shit!
We give a shout out to Sweet Tarts.
Oh, I don't want any
Sweet
more.
Tarts, chewy sours.
Oh, Jesus! It went up my nose.
I know, I choked on them last night. And they went up my nose. But Sweet Tarts, chewy sours, they're new.
Tea.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But speaking of shout outs, that and KFC's Nashville hot chicken tenders. Make sure you order it with lots of pickles and extra sauce, because that's where it makes it good.
They have a good mashed potato bowl, too.
Yes, they have a good mashed potato bowl, too. We got hooked on those when we were in England. We went to... KFC is really popular in England. For our UK viewers, they can confirm this. There's lots of KFCs all over England. And when we were in England, and traveling, like along the... what they would consider, what we would call rest stops. I'm not sure what they call them in England.
Motorway stop.
Motorway stops. They tended to have KFCs along there. So we ate at KFC a lot. And they had popcorn chicken, which hadn't come to the United States yet at that point. This was in 2013. So we got kind of hooked on KFC. Plus, English food is kind of weird.
One of us more than the other.
Yeah. Not an adventurous eater. I wanted to eat bangers and mash and bubble and squeak and
bangers and mash
and all that good stuff.
You wanted to have snails.
Treacle. I like treacle. But yes, Nashville hot chicken at KFC. 2 thumbs up from Dad. It could be spicier, but you know, I'll take what I can get at this point until Taco Bell pulls their head out of their ass and gives me something spicy to eat. Sorry. What else we got here? Whole Foods, a supermarket chain, I think in California. I'm not sure. I think they're all over the Southwest. They're kind of one of those art fag, hoity-toity, tree hugger grocery stores, you know, that has like natural crap and organic, gluten-free, vegan bullshit. There was a stir last week when in their fruit aisle appeared oranges, which is nothing unusual because, you know, grocery stores have had oranges for years. But these oranges were already peeled and put in a plastic case, a non-biodegradable plastic case. People went apeshit over this, as if there's nothing more important in the world to worry about. But people went apeshit and bombarded Whole Foods with emails, and the Twitter lit up about this because it's like, you know, the oranges come in their own natural containers. We don't need to waste plastic on this, you know, and think of the environment, blah, blah, blah. Well, needless to say, they pulled them off the shelves, and they no longer have peeled oranges, which, I don't know, I could see it being convenient, but I just don't understand people. I mean, we're on the verge of electing the Antichrist to be the president of this country, and people are worried about a peeled orange? What the fuck, people? I cry bullshit on those people who bitched about the oranges. So, what else we got going on here? What's going on in the world?
Oh, the debate last night.
Well, yeah, the debate was... Bernie got some attitude and basically told Hillary to eat shit a couple of times. That was pretty cool.
And everybody complaining of him standing up for himself because that he was talking down to the first woman president.
Yeah, well, whatever. It's not over yet, people, but it's over.
Bernie won 3 out of the 4 states.
Yeah, but you know, the thing is, those 3 states that he won, add up the delegates, and it's only like 8 delegates more than what Hillary won by just winning Louisiana. She understands the math here. That, you know, you go for the big states to have the delegates, and fuck the little states. Who cares about Nebraska or Maine that have a couple of delegates? So it's a game of numbers. Believe me, people who actually think that the public elects presidents are full of shit, people. It's this electoral college delegate bullshit system that needs to be reformed and never will. It's politics, people. It sucks. I cry bullshit on the government. I don't know, maybe we can take some comments here.
Where are we at time?
Where are we at time?
15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
Fuck the comments. We'll just keep the show a little short.
We'll do a
this time.
comment response this week.
Well, yeah, people, the last couple of episodes, the comments have been kind of, wimpy. And, scarce. So, if you want me to do a comment response video, bombard me with comments. And likes. They haven't gotten too many likes. I mean, there's only been in, like, the 20s lately. I want to break 50, people. And those of you who are disliking the video, fuck you!
And I want to give a short message real quick.
Okay, he has something to say.
To those of you that are not liking the Thomas videos, don't watch them. As simple as that.
Same thing with this show. You don't like this show, don't fucking watch it, man. I mean, you people are lame enough that you're going to sit for 15 or 20 minutes and watch this just because so you can rag on it and say you don't like it? If you got that much time on your hands, knock yourselves out. I mean, what the hell? But I don't know, people. It's getting sad, this whole politics situation. But, well, I guess we'll wrap this one up. It's past midnight, and I'm tired. So, I'm not as energetic as usual because I took some Benadryl. Because I got the sniffles. And so does Anchor Baby. Anchor Baby was sneezing earlier. She had snot. Poor kitty. Okay. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, dude!